So what's up, Rich Squad? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dominic Rich, of course. In today's video, I'll be doing a 30K subscribers special. So what's up, Rich Squad? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dominic Rich. Well, I should say it's your one and only Dominic Rich, because there's only one me on the YouTube space. And I've reached the landmark of 30,000 subscribers. And am I happy about that? Yes and no, because subscribers don't really watch all your videos. But then again, I am happy to reach the landmark. So what I decided to do a 30K subscriber Q&A special, where I posted something on the community tab to celebrate my 30K subscribers, of course. And I ask you guys to leave questions below. Right now, looking at the thing, it has 113 likes and 43 comments. So 30K subscribers, only 43 comments, 113 likes. Of course, everyone didn't see it, but for those of you guys who saw it and liked it and left a comment, well, left a question, I hope, thank you very much. You are the real deal. You are the real MVPs, and I appreciate you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be going through each and every comment, and I'm going to answer the question or react to whatever you guys say below there. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Don't forget to grab a cup of your favorite beverage as well, because it might be long. So guys, before I get into this video, I'd like to give a shout out to the winners of the Guess the Player community tab post. The one where I had this player up and you guys guessed it right. And it was Wilfred Zaha. The people who will get shout out are as follows. LFC for life. He says Zaha goal versus Arsenal. A lot of you guys guessed the same player, like around the same time frame, and I couldn't really track who was the first. But Desmond Desi also gets a shout out. What's up, Desmond? Kashtub Pardeshi. He also gets a shout out. What's up, Kashtub? You Never Walk Alone MLT also gets a shout out. So guys, thank you very much for answering the question and, you know, gaining the shout out from your boy. So look out for the next Guess Your Player coming up pretty soon. So for the other Guess the Player shout out, where I put up this player and I said, you know, the hint was if Stormzy was a footballer, it is Lukaku. The player was Lukaku. And the first person to guess him right was Tisako Kuma. Tisako Kuna. And for English people, we will say Ntisako D and Kuna. But I think your name is Tisako Kuna. Am I correct? So you get a shout out for guessing Romelu Lukaku, the Inter Milan striker, as the mystery player. So thank you very much for continuing to support the channel. Let's get into the content. The last video I did about the community tab, I didn't really show you guys the questions. So this time around, I actually want to show you guys what's going on. So I'm recording my phone screen right now so that you guys could actually get a glimpse of what's going on there. So as you guys could see, 30K subscribers. I'm going to click on the thing and I'm going to see what you guys said. Okay, so for the first comment, Obi Okeke. He says, congratulations, another sign that Liverpool will win the league after 30,000 years of chasing it. 30 years of chasing it, but it's funny. It is very, very funny. Dropping the signs. I actually asked you guys for questions, but Mr. Obi decided to drop signs that Liverpool are going to win the English Premier League this season. Well, all the signs are pointing towards a Liverpool victory. So I wish them all the best with that. I wish them all the best. You know, I won't be mad if they win the thing, because they're playing well. You can't be too salty, you know what I'm saying? Can't be too salty. Even though I'm a City fan, we won it 2 times in a row, 4 times this decade. So they could have one, I guess, right? They're playing good. What could I do? If your opponent is good, just gotta, you know what I mean, appreciate the great football they're playing. So, gonna move on to the next thing. Okay, so we have a question here from 1,000 subs with no vids. Do you really have 1,000 subs with no vids, though? We're gonna find that out right now. We're going to find that out. So we're going to click on his icon. He only has 42 subscribers. Like, tricked us. But we're going to go back here, though. We're going to go back here. What is your favorite Scottish team? I'm Motherwell, but you will probably be Rangers or Celtic. To be honest, man, I do not have a favorite Scottish team. Maybe it'll be Dundee or Dundee United. But I do not have a favorite Scottish team, to be honest. If I have to pick one, would it be Rangers or would it be Scotland? Not Scotland. Would it be Celtic? Guys, to be honest, I don't know. I'll have to do some research on both teams because I don't want to pick a team and then they have something in their history that is like, ooh, you picked that team and do you know they did this or did that? So I do not have a favorite Scottish team. But let's move on. Sammy Kiani did not leave a question, but he just says, congrats, road to 40K is in full effect. That's something I do say. So Sammy Kiani is just echoing my words. But thank you very much, man. You've been a long time, let's say, member of the Rich Squad community. And I appreciate your views, your comments, your insight. Really, really appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you guys who are watching this too. If you're watching this, you get the appreciation as well. So next up, Ryan LFC, man. Ryan LFC, my fellow YouTuber and friend. Congratulations to you, Dominic Rich FC. Thanks, bro. I hope you hit 1,000, well, 1K. I'm going to say 1,000K. I hope you hit 1K before the month ends. I think you will. I think you will. Congrats in advance, too. So, next one. Hilariously Ridiculous Gaming. He has a question. I actually thought you guys would ask me regular questions about YouTube and, the journey like I ask you. People do not follow instructions. You know what? People do not read. That's the thing. They don't read. I didn't want to come here talking about football too much. Seriously. But they're asking football questions. It's a football channel, but guys, come on. There's life outside of football, for God's sake. So, okay. If Liverpool and Man City weren't in the Prem, who would win it? Right now, it will be Leicester City. Simple question. Leicester City or Chelsea would win it. Or even Wolves. But it will be Leicester City. If City and Liverpool were really crap this season, it would have been Leicester City. Well, we don't know. They can still win the title. But let's just say these teams weren't, doing well. It'll be Leicester City. That's the first team that could come to mind right now. Okay, Aban 1989. I remember you. Congratulations, Dominic, to reach this number. You deserve it. Half of them, including me, are Liverpool fans. Keep going. Great video. Aban. I'm going to just let Stormzy take it away from here because you want some BS right now. Seriously.
Aruba, shut up.
Half of the subscribers aren't Liverpool fans. Okay? Let's just get that straight. Same thing the Croatians say that more than half of them are Croatian. There's fans and subscribers from all over the world. So sit down and
shut up.
Okay. I didn't really mean that though. You know what I'm saying? Lighten up. We got to have some fun around here. Okay? So let's move on to the next question. But he did say keep going. Great videos. I appreciate that. So, okay. Suburguest. I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but Suburguest. You guys could see it right there. Suburguest. So, do you think Spurs will win a real trophy in the next year? Judging from what Mourinho has done at his previous clubs, they will win something. They will win something. Maybe a Europa League next season. Because they might not finish in the top 4. Or they might just finish in the top 4. Maybe Champions League next season. They did get to the final last season. Maybe Premier League next season. Who knows? With Mourinho, with Tropheinho, You're going to win something. Maybe a League Cup or FA Cup. Even maybe an FA Cup this season. You never know. But you said a real trophy. I don't know about the real trophies. Don't know about the real trophies, but they will win something. Let's just say that. Mohammed Imran. Who are 3 favorite teams for Euro 2020 in your opinion? I'm disgusted with these football questions. God, I was expecting a break from football with this video, and you guys are asking me football. This is not a regular Q&A. It's a 30K subscriber Q&A where you guys should have asked me about my YouTube journey, and I would have talked and tell you guys all the details and the struggles. You're asking me about football. 3 teams for Euro 2020. Portugal, of course, they're the defending champions. England, they've been doing well. And another team, the Dutch. That's it. Can Leicester win the Premier League? Oh, man, you have a lot of fucking questions, bro. And none of them pertaining to the 30K subs. You didn't even congratulate me. Can Leicester win the Premier League? Yes. How can Arsenal improve their defense so they concede less goals? Buy fucking defenders. Can Real Madrid win La Liga? Of course, it's Real Madrid. Who will Zlatan play? Will Zlatan play for any top team in Europe? European club? Yes. Pissed off. Pissed off. Seong Tong Chua. If you get a chance to change a club you support beside Manchester City, who would you choose? I would choose Liverpool. Of fucking course, I would choose Liverpool. What kind of stupid question is that? Just joking, though. Just joking. If I have to choose a club to support, the Premier League club, if it was a Manchester City, it'll be Liverpool. The football follower. Who are your top 10 candidates to win the Euros? Oh my fucking God. You know what? I'm going to end this video right now. I'm going to end it. Top 10 candidates. Like, come on, 10? I'm not even going to answer this question. I love you and all, but I'm not answering this question. Iran Chimensa. Do you think that if Man City don't win the EPL title again this season, it will be a while before they can win it again, considering Liverpool are just beginning to get even better? It's a great question, but a football question. No one reads. No one reads. No one reads. Seriously. Disappointed in this Q&A. Thoroughly disappointed in this Q&A. No one reads. You have a good point. If Liverpool are playing this well, will they continue winning it? Will there be like, will the Premier League turn into a farmers league? Like the Ligue 1 or Serie A, Bundesliga? I don't think so. I don't think so. Seriously. Managers could change. I don't think so. If they win it this season, they could win it next. But there's other teams in the Premier League who are developing and getting better. And Man City can still win it this season. You never know. There's something called capitulation. It can happen to Liverpool. So, next question. Football, cricket. Congratulations. Oh, man. No one reads, bro. No one reads. No one reads. How many teams in top 5 leagues do you think that can score 100 points? Right now, it's only Liverpool, Man City, maybe Ajax in the Eredivisie. But that's it. Which West Indies players do you think is closest to Indian players, mean good friendship? Bravo, Chris Gayle, or Pollard? Most likely Bravo and Pollard, because they've been playing in the IPL for quite a while. And, you know, Chris Gayle is Chris Gayle. Who wears blue shirt, blue, sky blue, purple? Do you think they have more chance to beat Liverpool easier than others, teams like Man City, Everton, Napoli, Barcelona? I really don't know what you're asking, bro. What are your thoughts on Napoli's situation? How many players do you think will leave in January and in summer? Do you think they are the bigger club to middle club like Everton and Aston Villa? The Napoli situation, I don't really understand it too much. I know it's not 100%, rosy over there with Ancelotti and the players. They might have some players, leaving in the summer or even January. Koulibaly might leave, Dries Mertens may go to China. Fabian Ruiz, a lot of people are looking at him. Napoli could, there could be an exodus there, but they'll always find players to, replace the ones leaving. But I'm pissed off at the questions. Seriously. Josh Byrne. Do you watch any other sports beside football? Yes, I watch cricket. That's the only other sport I watch beside football. Like, I don't watch a lot these days, but I do watch some cricket when I can. Nick Van Bitu. You see? Non-football questions. This is what I was expecting. Josh Byrne, thank you. Nick, thank you. What is your biggest fear in life? Okay. My biggest fear in life, it has to be death. I don't want to die. I'm not prepared as yet. Life is too sweet and I want to live for a very long time. I want to live good too. Let's say I want to live till I'm about 85 years old. Let's just say that. I'm definitely, the biggest fear is death. Or like getting HIV or cancer. I hate these fucking things. Seriously, I'm just hoping biggest fear, death. And those things that I mentioned. And like being dead broke. Getting homeless. Those things. Being amputated. My, up to the knees. My arms gone. These things. But yeah. What's your biggest fear, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. Great question. Great. I love it. Nathan Heaver. Can you do a 24-hour live stream of whatever team win the league this season wearing the shirt and talking about how good they've been, etc.? Oh, I love this. 24-hour live stream. That'll be crazy, though. That'll be crazy. I love the idea. That would make for a nice forfeit. Like if Liverpool wins the league, like I have to sit here. I'll use my phone because, I could plug it in and it could just keep live streaming. And I have to sit here and talk about just Liverpool for 24 hours. Like the history of Liverpool Football Club. Like go way back when they were formed and just dig in and talk about Liverpool for 20. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. And I'll have to have my wife bringing me coffee and I'll have to have stuff. I might, you know what? That's very dangerous. I might go into cardiac arrest and die on camera. No, thank you. No, thank you. But I love it, though. I love it. So, Degal Faye. We celebrate together from a Senegalese and Liverpool fan. Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay. Pavle Nikic. He asked, why do you always wear a hat? Congrats. Okay. Why do I always wear a hat? One, it's for the swag. It's for the drip. You know what I'm saying? It looks better with a hat. You know what I'm saying? There's been a few videos where I don't wear a hat, but I'm not 100% happy without, a hat. Seriously. Because my hairline is receding, one, and it doesn't look too presentable in my opinion. The hat looks better. You know what I'm saying? It's like how some of these managers always wear a hat, always wear a cap like Tony Pulis or like the manager of that Czech Republic team, Slavia Praha. And it's just a signature thing for me. Like how Gervinho always wraps his head. It's like how Saint Maxima always wears the headband, It's just a thing for me, you know what I'm saying? Not 100% confident with my hairline and things, You know what I'm saying? I'm going bald. I'm not very young. I don't have bushy hair. So you understand insecurities. There's ways of hiding it. But I can't go without a hat. I can't go without a hat. You know, I'm confident enough to do that. I really don't care. But I prefer to do this because you're broadcasting yourself to hundreds of people and thousands of people around the world. So it's best to be looking at your best. Seriously. Because you never know where your video may, reach or how many views your video might end up getting. And you don't want to be out here looking like, like, I don't want to be out here looking like Pep Guardiola and things, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say I have not 100% embraced the fact that I'm going to be bald one day. I'm not fully bald, though. It's just receding. I'm not going to take it off to show you guys right now, man. I'm not. But great question. I love it. Vivek Rawat. What else do you do for earning beside YouTube? Another great question. You read. I really enjoy that you read. A lot of people not reading and they're asking about football. Maybe they're just addicted to football. But let me take a sip of this water. Okay. You got to drink the water because sometimes your lip will get white or, that white thing start coming over here and you don't realize it. And then it looks gross on camera. And by the way, for those of you guys who have, gotten so deep in the video and are currently watching the video right now up until the water break, you are the real deal. And I love you guys. For those guys who dropped off, fuck him. They don't know I'm saying this, so fuck him. You know what I'm saying? So let's move on. What else do I do for earning beside YouTube? Well, let me break this down. I'm a auto mechanic by trade. I work at the airport and I make goodish money for a living. I've been doing this for, let's say, 9 years. Dropped out of college. Well, I didn't drop out. I just withdrew from college and went and did something technical. But technically, I dropped out, but I could still go back. I have the credits and I could still go back and get a degree. But what am I going to do with that degree? Nothing. It's a waste of time and money. So I'm an auto mechanic. I fix cars, trucks. Not the best, but I could, I'm still learning. I'm still very young. And you know what? I'm the best. And that's what I do for a living. I've been working at my job now for 6 years and counting. And I hope I continue working there for the next, let's say, 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years. Because my wife, she went to school to be a nurse. She is officially a nurse. But because of some, immigration things, she's not working as yet. She will eventually. Because she's not from here. She's from St. Lucia. And I'm from St. Vincent. But I'm a mechanic. And YouTube, I don't really earn much money on YouTube, This is just like chump change. This is just extra money to buy gear for the channel. Or, to just put aside for when I need gear for the channel. And stuff like that. Because the earnings are not that significant. I don't do this full time. I'm not like some of these other guys who that's all they do. So they could get up and they could make videos and they could spend their entire day to plan videos that could be very successful. I don't do that. I'm pretty much raw and uncut still, So that's what I do for a living. YouTube, I don't do for a living. Extra money, I just put it back into the channel. So, next question or next comment. Amir Tube, who has been at the channel for quite a while. My very good friend from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Spoke a lot of times on Facebook and stuff, Instagram. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for sticking around. So he says, first, congratulations. I'm really happy for you. Second, 2 years and 3 months have passed since I found this channel. Can't believe it's been that long. Here's your question. In which aspect do you think your channel has improved the most since the start? Yo, You see what I'm saying? You see exactly what I'm saying? This man reads. Nothing about football. He just reads and very eloquent. So, in which aspect do you think your channel has improved since the start? Okay. I think I've got better on camera in terms of, on-screen presence, confidence-wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thoughts are more fluent. Back when I just started, I was talking so slow, and I was just figuring things out. I was just figuring things out, but I was brave, and I just put myself out there, and the channel has continued to grow and grow and grow and grow. I'm more confident, you know what I'm saying? Less pressure. Like, I could just stop midway in a video and talk about something else and just go back and, I'm not feeling the pressure or anything. Seriously. The channel has got better in terms of, like, the packaging, thumbnails, everything. I've taught myself Photoshop, and I'm continuing to get better. I went from just making thumbnails on, like, first I used to make thumbnails on the internet, like, through a web browsing, app. Then I use my phone. Thumbnails, they got better. And then I'm like, I need my thumbnails to look like, let's say, Football Daily thumbnails. I need this. I need my shit to be looking like that. And eventually, they looking like that these days. You know what I'm saying? And that's one way the channel has improved. And I'm more business savvy now, I'm doing more things to bring in revenue for the channel, to help improve the channel, of course, and not particularly improve myself, because this money is chump change, I'm telling you, comparing to what I make every month at my job and yearly. So it's just extra income, extra chump change. But that's where I think I've improved most in my presentation and my delivery and everything. And I've gotten smarter in every aspect of the game. So thank you very much, Amir, for the question. Okay. Felix Nunes. Do you follow NFL, MLB, or NBA? If yes, to any of what's your favorite team? I don't follow any of these, Felix. None. Sometimes the NBA, when it's playoff time, and I'm like, I get caught up in the hype, and like I back for whatever team LeBron is playing for, but I don't follow these things. I'm not born in America, and that's no reason, but I just haven't been interested in these things. I don't even follow the MLS, so, you know what I'm saying? So, our next question here, Gibontwi Antiete. Will you be linking up with other football YouTubers like Deluded Guna when MCI are going to play Arsenal, Expressions Oozing before Tottenham, and Kopish before Liverpool, etc.? My man, no. I do not live in the UK. Do not live in the UK, for your information. And a lot of people do think I live in the UK, but I don't live in the United Kingdom. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, I don't live there. So I can't link up with these guys before the game to talk. If I was living in England, or if I were living in England, you would have seen me at games, but I'm not living over there. I live in New York City. So Nathan Heaver, he's asking, what is the impact from copper have on your channel? None whatsoever. None. This is not content made for kids. The majority of people who watch my videos are between the ages of 18 to 25 and then from 25 to 35. So I have a very mature audience. The people aged from 13 to 18, very, very minimal. Very, very low. And I look at my analytics all the time. Very, very low number. So copper would have no bearing on my content. Hopefully, but we shall see how this one plays out. But it's not made for kids. And they can't come and say it's not made for kids. He has another question. How did Manchester City become the team you support? Well, I'm going to explain this briefly. How did Manchester City become the team I support? Okay, wait. I have to stop my camera and go again. All right, we're good to go again. So how did Manchester City become the team I support? Okay. I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I started watching football consistently in 1998. 1998 World Cup hosted by France. Excuse me. I'm from the countryside, never had cable TV, so I just watched what was on. There was never any club matches on the TV. So I didn't have cable, never had cable when living in St. Vincent. I only cared about international football, the World Cup, that's it. I didn't even know the Euros and Copa America and Gold Cup and these tournaments existed. Seriously, it was just about the World Cup because that's all they would show on the national television. When I came here to the Americas, when I came to America in 2003, I was focused on other things. You know what I'm saying? I never really paid too much attention to club football. Just World Cup. It wasn't until like after 2010 that I started paying attention to the English Premier League, like watching games. And then when I eventually moved out and lived on my own at the end of 2012, I started watching the games like consistently. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. So for the last 6 to 7 years, I've been watching the English Premier League consistently. Never had a team. Never had a club team. Never had a club team. Up until when I started this YouTube channel, never had a club team. Still didn't have a club team. And then when the channel came about, I had to find a team to go with the channel. Football channel, I need a football team to follow. You know what I'm saying? It would bring like-minded people to the channel. The first season, I was kind of bandwagoning Real Madrid, to be honest. I don't know why, but I bought the jersey and everything. But I'm like, I'm not feeling this Real Madrid team, seriously. And they play in La Liga, and I don't watch La Liga like that, you know. Forget that. So, at the beginning of the 2017-18 season, I still didn't even have a team. And the reason why I picked Man City is not because of the money they had. They didn't win the 100-point title yet. They didn't win a lot of games at the beginning of the season yet. I was just attracted to the style of football that they play. It had nothing to do with anything else but the style of football that they played. And I'm like, I like this team. So basically, it's like the team chose me. So if United were playing great, Chelsea, Liverpool, Leicester, any one of these teams, it could have been these teams. The fact that I'm not from the UK and the fact that my parents weren't into football and none of them had a team, it didn't like trickle down to me. So that's the reason why I started following Man City, and it's been no turning back since, no regrets. So it has nothing to do with them winning. It has nothing to do with oil money. It has nothing to do with any of that bullshit a lot of people say on here. It simply has to do with the style of football that they play and the attractive nature of football that they play. And bam, that's how I became a Man City fan. And I've been a dedicated fan ever since. So, great question. Let us move on. There's more questions here. Jibontwi and Yeti, thank you very much for 2 questions. How did a decent Caribbean American like you become to support Man City of all teams? Oh, I just explained it. So it seems like a lot of people have this, hatred against City though. Don't know why, man. I don't know if it's because they got bought out by the Qataris and it's like, is it the Qataris or the Saudis? See, guys, I'm not even sure because it doesn't matter. This is not the reason why I became a fan of the club. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But I explained it. I just explained that. It could have been any team, but I just ended up here. It's like with your job. I could have been working anywhere else, but I just ended up at that job and I decided to just stick around. You know, it's not the same like I'm going to stay there for life. But with this club, this is my team. When Pep Guardiola leaves, this will still be my team. When the whole team changes, it will still be my team. Okay, so Herman Gaitan says, saludos from Costa Rica. Thank you very much. And that's one of the reasons why I started this channel to be worldwide. People from Costa Rica hitting me up. People from Senegal. All over the world hitting me up. Crazy. So, AD744 asks, why did you start making YouTube videos? Okay, great question. So, I started making YouTube. I made a few YouTube videos in the past, nothing serious, you know, just put up random videos on my YouTube channel before. And then in 2017, I started like a YouTube channel with my now wife. She was my girlfriend then, where we were doing silly challenges and things like that. And then since I had that, one day I was watching PSG versus Barcelona, where PSG defeated Barcelona, was it 4-0 in the first leg? That was it, right? And I was in my car picking up my 2 young daughters from school, and on the way back, while watching the game, while driving, the match was going on. It was the best game, one of the best games I've seen up until that point. PSG scored 1, Barcelona, I think they scored 6, ended up winning the tie. Remarkable match. I took up my phone. I don't know anything. I never knew anything about reaction or post-match analysis. And I just start talking about the match. Talk about the match, talk about what happened, put it up. 10,000 views. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, I gotta make more. I like this. I like the feeling of this. And that's how I started making YouTube videos. Seriously, about football. So I took it more serious, and I've never stopped since then. Maybe close to 1,500 videos now later. So that's how I started making football YouTube videos. Great question, man. You read. So Ryan Colby, do you think Man City will still be in the title race after losing 4 matches? Yes, we will still be in the title race. Hopefully. Ami X, congrats, bro. Thank you very much. Prince of Peace says, congrats, man. I'm from Jamaica, but I would like to see you do an Eastern Caribbean states current 11, which includes at least one player from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Oh, that's a great thing. That's a great suggestion. Like an Eastern Caribbean best 11. But the thing is, only thing about that, I don't know the players that well. Like, I don't know the players at club level that well. Judging from international matches, I don't know them that well. I don't watch the matches. Most of the times they're not showing. Can't find any streams. So that'll be hard to do. Andrews Dakwa. Congratulations, bro. We always keep supporting you. I'm a fan of Europe champions. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Antonio Labash. Very regular commenter. Thank you very much, man. Congrats, Dominic. I am subscribed since September and I love to share my opinions about football with you. Keep up the great work. See, I said so. Harry Abili. Going on, Dominic. Thank you very much. Uzuma Eke Dede. A huge congratulations from the troll. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Brian Hinojosa, he says, congrats, Dom. The grind gives the results. You're right. I got up 6 o'clock this morning and started working on my YouTube channel. So you're definitely right about that. You're definitely right. And Brian, thank you very much for all the comments over the years, man. Over the years. It seems like I've been doing this for years. But yeah, Brian, I think you've been here for over a year. So yeah. Soldado Abdi. Which victory was the most satisfying for you as a Man City fan? Manchester City 5, Liverpool 0. or Manchester City 6, Chelsea 0, and for what reason was it the most satisfying for you as a Man City fan? Most satisfying victory for me. Most satisfying. The 5-0, I don't think I was a Man City fan yet, to be honest. I wasn't. I really wasn't. I wasn't. So that one doesn't count. And to answer your question, all the victories are equally satisfying to me. Especially the ones when we clinched the title. That one last season, when Vincent Kompany scored that goal, that has to be one of the most satisfying ones. Because if we didn't win that game, we would have came in second. So that one is the cream of the crop, but I enjoy all the victories equally. Especially this season. Especially. We're under a lot of pressure. I enjoy the victories this season a lot. Great question. You deserve it, bud, says Malcolm Sean. And thank you for the shout out as well. Appreciate it. I did have some shout outs to give, you know. I have to do them, put them at the start of the video. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you. Mohammed Imran says again, congratulations for reaching 30K subscribers and keep up your hard work. Your content is amazing and I really enjoy it. I would like to ask you about how did you start this channel? I just answered it. So thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that you enjoy the videos and everything. Really appreciate it. I will continue to try to make them better and even put out more. So I answered the question already, but I appreciate you asking it. Advenko, how much have you improved since starting YouTube? And he also says, congrats, bro. Onwards and upwards. Thanks, man. Advenko comments on every video, I think. Been here for a while. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. How much have you improved since starting YouTube? A whole lot. There's a lot that, goes with this YouTube thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be consistent. You have to be on top of things. You have to watch matches. You got to make sure you're looking fresh on camera, clean on camera. You know what I'm saying? Wear your caps and thing, make sure the drip is 100,000, million, trillion. And there's a lot of things, you have to have balance, know when to not make a video and watch some movies with your wife, hang out with your kids, things like that. If you have those things, of course. But you can't just be totally into YouTube. And I think I've improved a lot in that aspect of balancing and managing my time very well. I can't cover everything. I would like to cover everything, but it's still a work in progress. So that's that. Appreciate it, Advenko. 43. This seems like a lot more comments than 43. Man says, Alimani Cogbo. First time I'm seeing you, man. First time. He says, man, just keep it up. I like all your videos. They are good. And you always do justice to all of them. Thanks for good talk. God bless. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So, Storm Rider, top 5 favorites of this Euro. Spain, France, Germany, England, Netherlands, Portugal, Croatia. I don't like these questions, man. These questions are not the type of questions I was expecting, but the regular favorites are the favorites. Let's just say that. So, Fuzma Jallo says, hey, Dom, do you think that Leicester is in the title race as they only one game per week? Love your channel, mate. Great suggestion. Great question. Yes, that's helping them. That's helping them a lot because they don't have European football and they could just focus on training and just focus on their Premier League matches. So, yes, they're in the title race. Definitely, they're currently second, 3 points ahead of us, and they're definitely in the title race. They're safe as well. They won't be relegated this season. So, great. So, this person with the Arabic name asked me. I don't know who you are, but I don't know what it means. What do you like more, international football or club football? And who do you think is the best national team in Asian qualifiers right now? And do you think Inter Milan can win Serie A this season. Club football or international football? To be honest, club football, because I'm more invested, like, you know what I'm saying, emotionally invested because my team. But international, my team, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, not really, you know. USA where I live, I don't, you know. I love international tournaments, though. I love the tournaments, to cover the tournaments. It's the hype and everything and the excitement and the unpredictability sometimes, not always unpredictable. But I'll say club football for now. But international tournaments over club football tournaments. Best national team in Asia right now. South Korea, Japan. South Korea and Japan. Do you think Inter could win the Serie A this season? Yes. Yes, they can. Would they? No, they won't. It's going to be Juventus again, of course. And guys, you guys should have asked me more questions. My favorite foods, you know. Where do I want to go on vacation? You know what I'm saying? Other things, man. Like, what's my favorite animal? Do I like pets? What's my favorite car? You know what I'm saying? What's my favorite color? You guys should have asked me other things. These football questions could ask anytime. But anyways, thank you very much for those of you guys who have gotten to the end of this video. If you have gotten to the end of this video, do me a favor. Do me a favor and just hashtag the real ones. Hashtag the real ones. And that's how I know you are a real one. Do it, please, please. Do me a favor and do it. Hashtag the real ones. Okay? So, thank you very much for everyone who subscribed and helped me get to 30K subscribers. Road to 40K is in full effect. And the journey will continue. Subscriber count is only a number. Won't let it dictate anything. I just have to continue to put out content, the best content I could. That's the key. Don't get too caught up in the numbers. Everything else, you know, it will come. The things will come. The subscribers will come. The money will come. The views will come. But you have to be consistent. And that's a life lesson as well. Anything you want to do, keep doing it to the best of your ability. You would one day master it and you would benefit. You would reap the benefits eventually. So, from your boy Dominic Rich, thank you very much for getting to the end of this video. If you're new and you did get to the end of the video, hit the subscribe button. Why not? It's a long-ass video. Podcast type shit, you know? Don't forget to hit the like button for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.